Today I'm going to show you how you can conform text to any sort of shape like cloth. It's also really good for applying tattoos on arms and really any shape. It works best when you can see the whole ridge. So for example, a fold of a paper where you can't see the underneath in the image, it won't work particularly well with that. So to do this tutorial, I've got three images. I've got cloth, which is just a cloth image that I've got. You can pick any cloth image that you have of your own. I've then saved this again as a separate file called cloth displace. And then finally, I've got the image that I'm just going to conform across the surface of this cloth. You can use any image. It doesn't matter whether it's black and white or color, and it doesn't matter. You can even just use the text tool. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a displacement map, which will allow the shape to conform. So if your image isn't black and white, you really need to desaturate it. So go to Image and choose Desaturate. Next, I find these work best if you blur them just a little bit. So I'm going to go Filter. I'm going to go to Blur. I'm going to pick Gaussian Blur. I'm going to use 4 as my number. What I find the number that works best is you don't want to blur it a lot, but you want to blur it enough that you can just see the blur. And for the sized image I have, I found that 4 was about that number. I felt like if I went less, it didn't really look like it had blurred it at all. So I'm going to leave that at 4 and apply it. And I'm just going to save this. The next, I'm going to copy my logo and I'm going to paste it onto the cloth as a new image. Now I'm going to go Filter, Distort, Displace. You can leave all the options as their default. And I'm going to hit OK. And now it'll ask me to pick my file, so I'm going to pick the cloth displace. And you can already see that it's conformed to the surface. Now I'm going to make this look a little bit more believable. And so to do this, I'm going to drop the fill completely out of it. I'm going to go to FX. And I'm going to add a bevel and emboss. I'm going to choose emboss. I'll leave my depth at 100%. And my size is 13. I've chosen to soften it by 4 pixels. You can play with these numbers to get a result that you like. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a color overlay. I chose this red, but you can really pick any color that you want. So whatever color you want your logo to be across it, you can pick. Maybe I'll go with a purple this time. Now, you can have your opacity up and it'll be really saturated. I find that if you just drop this back a little bit, it looks a little bit better. I'm going to drop it to 80% and hit OK. And there you have it. You have a logo that's been conformed to fit the shape of this cloth, and it kind of looks like it's meant to be there. And you can use this same process with any other shape, or you can just use it with text. It's really flexible. I hope this tutorial was useful, and if it was, please like, subscribe and comment. I'm really trying to grow this channel and everything helps. Have a great day.